it's Tom Stevens from Reaction Therapy, your resident psychotherapist, here to break down lyrics to some awesome music from Melanie Martinez. Void is the name of the song. I need to know from you. I've had people, after we listened to Melanie's song last time, say you've got to go all the way back to the beginning. And I've had people say, don't worry about it. Just start right now and you will pick it up as you go. Please let me know in the comments what you think we should listen to next. I'm all in for Melanie Martinez and figuring out what the story is behind her music and her life. I can't wait to find out more. So let us know. You know, we're here to break down lyrics to music and find mental health awareness in them. So without further ado, it is time. Melanie Martinez and Void. There's that same picture of her from last time. It's the four eyes. It's the different body and face. Okay, I'm doing my best here. Listen, second song ever for Melanie. I'm going to try.
In the void, 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 in the void. Baby, I'm spinning around the corner. It's tasting kinda lonely, and my mind wants to control me. Empty. There's rotten things left in me, injected by society. No one here but me to judge me.
Man, listen to that. I love not knowing anything about somebody and just listening to it and trying to figure it out, especially when people that watch are people that know everything about it, because I don't mind being a student. I don't mind learning, and I don't mind guessing all the time either. But I hear this, you're talking about being lonely. You're even tasting lonely. When something feels lonely, it's different than when it tastes lonely. You ever had food that just tastes wrong? And it's really hard to tolerate. Empty, rotten things all inside her, injected by society. Society and everything around her has injected so much rotten. I mean, that's life experience. That's the way people have treated you. That's the feeling let down. That's the being hurt in life by different things. No one here to judge me but me. I'm the one to judge me, which, by the way, I think can be a good thing, because I think it's good to just look in the mirror at yourself and not let society be the one to tell you who you are. But when you're spinning, you're lonely, everything's empty, and your mind wants to spin out of control and your mind wants to take over, it can be really hard. So you got to stay grounded. You got to have good people around you. You've got to have a good purpose and a plan, and you've got to have a good character inside you to say, I'm worth more. I don't have to tolerate everything I'm hearing around me.
Need to judge me. I've done with the noise. I cannot bear my sorrow. I hate who I was before. I fear I won't live to see the day tomorrow. Someone tell me if this is hell.
Gosh.
Gotta escape that void. There's no other choice, yeah. Gotta turn off the voices. The void ain't me. Look at the mess I've done. There was nowhere to run, yeah. Holding a loaded gun. The void.
Man, listen to this. First of all, the void. When there's a void, it's an empty space. Void is just blank. Like there's nothing. And when she says the void ate me, oh my goodness, like that means you are encapsulated into an emptiness and there's nothing left. There was nothing hopeful in any of that right there, but it's a reality, right? That a lot of people live in. Look at the mess I've done. Wonder what's happened in her life, like what the story is with her about the mess that's been created. There's nowhere to run, holding a loaded gun. When there's nowhere to run, you're holding a loaded gun and you're in a void. That's tragedy, and that's not good. I don't want anybody to be in that spot. That's why I think mental health matters. That's why I think a good therapist matters. That's why I think somebody who can ground you and at least be your support system, but also a guide and a steering current that knows you is good. That's what therapy is meant for. It's like, let me process through this and see what have I created and what's been created by others around me to me. So much packed into what she said. Someone tell me if this is hell, because it feels like hell to me. And the life I'm living in that has, it's so noisy, it's so cluttered. I just can't tolerate it. And even when she said, I hate who I was before. So who was she before? Because where she is now, she's not liking. And she fears that there's not even tomorrow that's going to happen. Woo, there's a lot packed into this. I like that. I like how she says, I've got to escape that void. I was trying to figure out, I don't think she did say I got to escape the void before. It's kind of like, that's a good mantra to be able to have, to say, I've got to get out of this, because if I stay in this void, I'm doomed. Like, I am going to be done for. And interesting, the Catholic Church reference in there. I wonder if she grew up Catholic. When a priest is behind confession walls, I judge myself, feel judged so often in the confessional. Sometimes, not everybody, but sometimes people can. Kneeling on a metal grater. It's like she's just lost herself and has died to herself. And hopefully that can be a good thing in the end. That you can escape the void, that you can figure out who you are and who you want to be, and that you can work to become that. I love the fact that there's no other choice. I have to escape this void. I need to get out of this. But wow, when you feel judged all the time, when you feel like you are tangled in your own intestines, which is your own stomach, and it is just she looks tangled up there, like in the picture, and nobody's there to help you. It's very lonely.
There's no other voice, yeah. Gotta escape the void. So strange. I'm trying to find a doorway. Eyes staring at me, and they seem so damn unhappy.
Wow. You hear that? Her eyes are staring at her. Your eyes are staring at you and they seem so unhappy. When your eyes are looking at you, your own eyes are looking at you, and it's like, man, I'm happy with what I'm seeing. That's a reflection of herself. And trying to find the doorway. I remember that last video I did where she was like down underground in a hole. I felt like that was kind of the void, that was where she was, and just there's no escape, there's no way out. And she's trying to figure herself out in this song to me. Who she is, what she's worth, what her value is, and to know that she matters and that she can do so much more in life than stay stuck and feel. Remember I say, don't curl up in a dark room looking at social media when you're depressed or anxious, because it will exacerbate that. Be able to step out. This is why I love journaling. It's why I love her writing songs. It's why I sing it out, shout it out, scream it out, write it out, do whatever you got to do to get it out, because it's actually talking about what she fears, where her emptiness is, where her loneliness is, where her insecurities are, all of it.
And they seem so damn unhappy.
Yep.
My fickle insecurities, and turn them into beauty. Alchemize the dark within me. With the noise, I cannot bear my sorrow. I hate who I was before. I fear I won't live to see the day tomorrow. Someone tell me if this is hell.
Feels like it.
I gotta escape the void. There's no other choice, yeah. Try to turn down the voices. The void ain't me. Look at the mess I've done. There's nowhere to run, yeah. Hold no
Can't mistake the music though. It's so fun to listen to. I like her voice, and I really like the song and the beat to it, because even though it's depressing to hear some of what she's saying here about being in a void and being stuck and having voices in your head and having lots of self-doubt and having lots of judgment, that there's still the message of, I've got to escape that void. I've got to find some way to get out of the void and to get out of this mess.
It's behind confession walls I judge myself. Kneeling on a metal grater. Bloody like a body that is tied at its myself. Tangled in my own intestines. I gotta escape the void. There is no other choice, yeah. Trying to turn down the voices. The void, babe. Look at the mess I've done. There is nowhere to run, yeah. On the road is gone. The void.
I can't wait to get into more Melanie Martinez. Please, this is The Void. Tell me what I need to do next. I hear so many different opinions from everybody. I just don't know what to do. Like, is there a journey list for Melanie that would help me hear the story and see it? Or should I just go straight into like the most recent, or, the most watched, or the most, I don't know what. We're here to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics. This song actually really does that. I mean, I would love to hear her story. I'm going to have to go research her story and kind of what's going on here, because we've got to know a lot of people feel a void. A lot of people feel stuck. A lot of people feel like they're judged. A lot of people feel like they are trapped where they can't get out. But mental health does help that. Remember, it's Hidden Real Therapy, though. It's just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. There are links in the description if you want help that might be able to help you. And leave us your comments. Let us know what you think. Go to our Discord server. But really, help helps people when it's the right kind of help. Let's go spread some mental health awareness. We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.